1 second. Oh, that's bull. Alrighty then.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the top.
Oh, hey, Brandon.
Lance tossed a magazine
Hey,
over to
man.
me with an article.
How's it going, man?
Unmanned fighters are no longer
honestly,
a dream, it read.
the times I did
Pilots
stream,
taken
I
to the
did it on
skies will soon be a
Twitch,
distant memory.
but I'm gonna stop
I don't
that
see
just
anything
because,
good coming
one,
from that.
I'm gonna
You know what?
want to have these
Lying
shit
smack
on
dab in the middle of the
archive,
desert
and
west of
two,
here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war.
They got so
Some of them
many.
have been mothballed,
Dude,
but
I was
most of them are
streaming
just
Star Wars
rusted piles of
Battlefront
junk
2
waiting to be
once, and
scrapped.
they took down
Gramps
all
was
my
really
videos
good
because
friends
of
with
some
the super bear,
copyright
so
shit.
he got to take whatever he wanted,
So,
no questions
I said,
asked.
fuck it, no more Twitch.
That's how we got the parts
Just
to
gonna
build our
post
own
these on
plane.
my YouTube.
Now, when I say we,
At least
I
that way I
mean
can
me,
keep
my
active,
grandpa,
show people
and
I'm
his old war
alive,
buddies.
and show people what games I like
I
to
cut
play.
my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills
I
and
started-
some dirty jokes.
Yeah, so
but
now,
with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up
I'm
having
gonna
to do
start
most of the work
playing. Since I
myself.
started playing War Thunder, I started playing a lot of
I was at
aviation
the
games
airstrip
more.
doing some flight
So
training
I
when
decided
saw it.
to go back to
prototype
one of my
drone.
old games that I have in my
It wasn't much of a plane,
huge ass
more of a
archive,
trash can with wings.
and play a couple of games
Laugh
that
at it all you want,
I
kid.
bought but never played.
Technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass
But
behind.
I'm not gonna lie, this would be technically my
It took 6 years and 8 months
or
to get that
third
engine
playthrough
running.
of this game.
And it took us another year and a half after that
So,
to finally get the balance of the
Don't be
airframe
surprised
just right.
if I freaking pull out
I'd gone from being a little girl
F-32 or
well, still a
F-22
girl,
right off the
just
bat,
older.
instead of
But
having
now,
like
I was all alone.
the planes in this game that usually start with like
Wherever
the
the
low-tier
souls
stuff.
of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope
But
it's
yeah.
peaceful.
So yeah, I've been basically whatever videos I've been doing. I've been doing them on Twitch, but
Then,
I'm just gonna stop
finally,
that.
I was ready to break the sound barrier.
Oh,
All
I
this
don't
plane
mind,
could do
dude.
was take
You can
off,
go ahead and do that. You're
accelerate,
probably the
and
only
fly up.
motherfucker watching me right now. Haha. Besides, this is more for myself, so I'll go ahead and read whatever you post in the chat and shit like that. I just feel like shooting some planes right now.
So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have put an IFS system in this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble, all units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill. Is everyone here?
I want to do that again. That was my mistake. I only have 200. 9. F-14D Super Tomcat. The F-16 Eagle. The F-16J. sortie.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Golem Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party. We have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier? Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst, and stay sharp.
Welcome. Trigger, I'm your wingman. You're flying with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. They're way overhead.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Mage 2, box 2. Mage 2, target down.
That's it. It's great, but it's simple.
We've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy fleet. Drop payload on installations and return to base.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if we can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, their triggers, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Escort destroyed. Target is exposed. Engage the bomber. Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs? I can't tell them apart.
Break! I'm under fire! Breaking! Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. Combat mission destroyed. Breaking on still got half our baggage. Emptying of our hangars and runways. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. I'm spiked!
for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Mage 2, missile away. Locked. Bandit is down. Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Enemies on me.
Targeting gun range. Target hit. One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Gollum Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Gollum 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osean and shipping containers launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have heard back from the department. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Utah, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources indicate Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and we have make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Erusia was on the wrong side of the planet. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging into chaos. They were desperate and started a war. One in a That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. The attacks practically leveled
Remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Erusian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with laser wire. The tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lot. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could part on the big runway. Can you believe that shit? So, that's why I was here.
combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the European military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in fighting its growing empire. Whoever has control of the entire continent, we cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron is implementing an order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, we will attack all hostiles to the east of Stoker Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. You cannot pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Squadron, Zordy, ASAP.
Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. I'll be right back. Should only take me about like a minute or two. Sorry about that. Just went to go get something real quick. Alright.
Current target is on rails. There's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Target down. Nice work.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! We don't have any anti-air weapons yet.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Nice. The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Generate! Being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Shit. Where's the damn interceptors? Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now!
Mage 2 bombs away. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
Go after every target.
That radar was just about to go online!
About an hour, about an hour or so.
Missile launched.
Well,
Enemy has a lock on you.
I try to normally do a simple hour and a half stream or 3 hours, depending on how good how in the zone I get.
Great work. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Mage 2 locked.
We can't get away! I'm reading it over clear ground.
He's going free. You have to bail out now. Zulu 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Mage 2 bombs away. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Shred the radar network.
Right, 2.
On your 6.
But it's good.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch you accurately. Redo the setup. Here's some fighters moving forward. Find your valuables in a
A
language
good
we
one
can
what?
understand.
All transports have been destroyed. But carrying.
5 targets remaining.
Hostile eliminated.
Bandit behind you.
4 targets remaining.
The enemy has a lock on me.
All right, this base is worth destroying. 3 targets remaining.
Missile inbound. Breaking. Breaking.
Missile
Shit,
evaded.
shot that one. survive Walking Dead.
UAVs ready to launch. Away.
$3,000 right now. Or survive The Walking Dead for 7 days. No prep time. So basically, like, if I were to just, if it were just to happen right now, like all of a sudden,
They're close.
well,
They're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what IG turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
well, to tell the truth, if I were to, I'd rather. Okay, so basically $3,000 right now, or $1 million, but I have to survive 7 days in the Walking Dead universe. That's a toughie.
Chaff and flares deployed.
I would have to say, well, knowing how I am, and especially my area, the bodies would decay faster simply because of the heat.
Don't try to read their movements. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Oh, 3 years. Okay, so Walking Dead's but 3 years into it. Like, suddenly get teleported into that universe, like a parallel shift.
Doing good. Just 2 more.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
Locked. You're being locked onto.
That's actually a tough one because if it's 3 years in, supplies in this area would have been already used up, in my area at least. It's more of a rural area, but desert. But then again, we do have the canal water that naturally comes from the rivers. The main body of water that connects the Colorado River. So honestly, yeah, I would. So considering where I am, I would take the 7 days in Walking Dead. Damn it!
Missile, evade!
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Oh no, thank you. I am not dealing with fucking 28 days later or 28 weeks later, man. I do not want to fuck with that fucking scourge virus.
I'm on this one's tail. Box 2. My wings are iced up. Show up on the radar.
Fuck it.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy
To be honest, I've never been a fan of the 28 days or 28 weeks series. I just never got into those movies. I would have to give them a watch before I give you a full solid answer.
Returning to base.
But yeah, I'd rather The Walking Dead because that's at least a universe I understand. No, you can't judge me, fool. You have your niche of knowledge when it comes to fictional movies and shit like that. I have mine. Yours is gore and horror and survivor. I'm fucking science fiction and fantasy and magic. So F off.
Target is on rails.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Hey, I took someone up named Jester. Nice. Alright, I don't know. Like I said, I would have to watch the movies again to remind myself the differences of the 28 days later / week franchise versus the Walking
Surprise
Dead
attacks carried out after
to
the
give you an
declaration of war
actual,
saw the peacekeeping
fully informed
forces of various
information.
countries,
But as I
including
am right now,
suffer
I would
major
have
damage.
to pick Walking Dead simply because I
The
have
ships
more
moored around the
knowledge
space elevator
based around
and
the
near Kandar
Walking
Bay have
Dead
been hit
than
particularly
I
hard.
have about the 28 weeks later
Numerous ships
franchise.
have been sunk and
Hate me if you want, bitch and groan all you want,
Fortunately,
but I am
our
giving you
cutting-edge
my
aircraft carrier,
reasons.
Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack.
Because, for example,
Kestrel
I
2
can
is now
say
preparing to launch
this.
another attack against Erusia's capital.
Would you
Korvati.
rather,
The aircraft carrier Vulture also
as
managed to
we had a
escape Kandar
conversation
Bay
in the
safely.
past, if we were to
However,
be teleported
it
into the
lost all
Star
its aircraft, so
Universe,
it's sailing
and but not be the
Today,
protagonist
the International
of
Union
like a
Peacekeeping
Jedi,
Force reclaims its bid to the
if
space
I remember
elevator.
correctly, you would have picked the Bounty Hunter.
The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron
So
will
basically,
rendezvous
it's
with the carrier
either.
Vulture for a joint mission.
I have a question for you.
The first objective
Would you
will be to
rather
seize air superiority
be
in
a bounty
Charlottenburg
hunter?
in order to
Because that's I
secure
know the
route
role
for
that
the
you would
support
want
squadrons.
in the Star Wars universe.
The enemy maintains
Would you
air
rather be a bounty
superiority
hunter in the Star Wars
So
universe?
expect heavy resistance from enemy
And I'll
aircraft.
even sweeten the pot so that it can be
There's
even
more,
better.
so listen
You're a
carefully.
Mandalorian
Right from the
with
start of the
Mando
war,
armor.
The enemy has been deploying
However,
drones. They're using a new advanced
this
type of
is
drone.
before
The
the
unmanned
tragic
airborne
event
aircraft carrier, the Arsenal,
of
carries this
the
new
night
drone,
of a thousand
MQ-101.
crying.
The Ocean Army
I don't remember, but
developed
basically the
massive
night of a
arsenal
thousand
drones and
tears.
dispatched them to the space elevator to provide
Basically, it's
support.
like before
However,
that.
it's been reported that the
You
carriers
take part
may
in
have
that.
fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces.
Or
If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle.
go
for
into the
us.
Gears of War universe,
We need to
but
regain control of the space elevator ASAP.
but it's T minus 12 hours before E-Day. Which one would you pick? So again, either be a Mandalorian bounty hunter before. See? Yeah, see? Because other than you being a bigger fan of Gears of War than Star Wars, you have more knowledge based around the Gears franchise than you do of Star Wars, do you not? Because although, yes, I am butchering the event that I'm trying to put you as a Mandalorian, it's an actual event that they canonize in Disney. It's basically when Mandalore tried to rebel against the Empire, but the Mandalorians lost and their entire planet was glassed. Or as per the Mandalorian show says, that's what everybody believed because they became inhabitable. But yeah, because you know what happens in Gears, you would have that knowledge. You would have time to prep for the freaking for E-Day, wouldn't you? And besides, I know for a fact you're gonna buy that new Gears game. You've always wanted something based around that time period, did you not? Hold on. What are the enemy types? But it doesn't. Yeah, see. So it's the same logic that I'm using. So I'm fighting F4s and F16s. Of course you would. If it wasn't for the sad fact that I'm still on a PS4 and have not upgraded, I'd be enjoying different. Yes, I know that, or a PC. I'm like, to tell you the truth, just so that I wouldn't have to deal with all the with shit from Sony on PC, I would buy a PC and a PS5. Just so that way on my PC I can have my Xbox Game Pass. My brother-in-law does that, and he enjoys an entire library of games. Although he mostly plays NFL. He also used to play a lot of COD, but he kind of got burnt out. So did I. I used to play COD for a bit. Nope, I already have that. And parts. I believe it is, but I have a theory. Me and my brother-in-law have a theory as to why this is happening. So, the theory is that right now, because of the whole acquisition that Sony won, Xbox, selling their titles, letting them come to PS4, the PlayStation Network, and everyone's all happy. There are talks. It's nothing set in stone yet, but there are talks that Microsoft is going to actually work hand in hand with Steam, and they're gonna. So Xbox not only will be able to have their since they're no longer gonna have that exclusivity, they're gonna partner up with Steam, so that they would be able to at least make a final home console that actually would allow people to play Steam games on home consoles and not requiring an actual PC. But again, this is like a whole controversy. We would have to look into it a bit more, because again, I'm generalizing. I'm cutting a lot of information out of this that is not very reliable. Dream car. There are plans in the making. Currently I'm having my everyday driver fixed up because me and my sister have plans. She needs a car that she can use just to go to work every day, and since I'm planning to buy that new one, we're both working on that shit. So right now my car is being fixed up so that my sister can be using that for her work. In the meantime, I'd also be working to buy myself a new car. Once I have enough, and my brother-in-law is going to be helping me with that. Searching people, talking to some homeboys that he knows he can get a good deal on some decent cars. Since he's really clicked up with the car scene down here. So he can talk to people, get some, see someone if they're willing to make a deal on certain cars. And then mechanics here too are pretty reliable as well. But as of right now, it's just still in the initial stages. But yeah, we already got plans made out. We just need to execute them. Right now I think I got about 3K saved up. The car, I'm trying to save up more. It's getting there, but I'm also paying shit around the house. So yeah, my target's like 5K at this moment, so I'm 2K away. But again, that's more like my initial dream car. This is just always the car I've always wanted to drive, like every day. Like my wet dream car is a Nissan GTR. Those beauties. Oh. You can dress them up so beautiful. That or a Skyline. That or a Skyline. Oh, what was the other car? I did say I wanted a 370, but that one was with a, but that was my Need for Speed. But a 370, that was back when I was playing Need for Speed and I needed a drift car, so yeah. Whatever. Let's see, alright, man. Peace out. Enjoy. Go ahead. Work hard. Play hard. Work hard. Play hard. Peace. Peace be with you, me brother. You got the knuckles.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Wakanda forever. The Queen.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
Can't believe these are the model of planes that the US sells to everybody. Let's see how good they fly.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1. Thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Mage 2, headed down. Excellent work.
Don't let those jerks steal your kills. Reinforcements sailing out. Enemy is firing. Enemy on my tail. I can't shake him. I've lost control. Careful, there's a real demon in there.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
We're getting our asses kicked. Where are our reinforcements?
Fox 3. Fox 3.
Cooper reinforcements. We're taking too much damage. Attack disconnect. I might stop. Controls are compromised. Watch your tail. Enemy behind you. What's your 6? Bandit.
Missile did not connect.
They got me.
3 remaining.
Missile breaking. I'm practically blind in here.
Fox 2.
Did you radar? Bandits are in the clouds. We got this. Now we're covered. We need reinforcements now.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Why did we pull it out? Enemy missile closing. Breaking.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Now,
Wait, what the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Shit. I got hit. Oh my god. This US military.
UAV's closing.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skyclipper, this is Scout 1. What do you do about that monster?
Just waiting for mission command.
You'll live through this, Trigger.
Fuck.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys will go down easy.
Break, now!
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
What's this, that thing? God help us. We're talking about just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
I can't get a read on these bandits. They're dodging everything I throw at them.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. Coming on here.
Mage 2, missile away.
Golem 2, missile closing! Golem 2, enemy behind!
Let up. Find your own target. Those one. Familiar. They got me!
Lockdown hostile.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Mage 1, get your head out of your ass. Stop arguing with the damn drone.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit!
Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break!
I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How's that happen?
What the hell?
Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there.
Breaking!
Give in. Control ground. I'm breaking up.
Skeleton 2 lost.
Shit, we got incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If it was earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy. Going for the loner.
Mage 2, missile away.
Yowza!
Mage 2, mark. Mage 2, UAV down. Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. Not on my watch. Not usually.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
This is where we'll be lost.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leaving Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One advantage. S-230.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
Fast. It's blinking.
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run. Don't think, focus.
Locked.
Star warning. Star warning.
Fox 2. Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fourth-rate aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
Technique. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off. My wings are iced up.
I'm so sorry. Bring them on. Breaking. I can't get them off. Golem and Mage Squadron. Help us.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Let Golem and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Does Mage Squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Call him and me, we know you again.
Miss. That's a miss.
Got one in my sights.
An ally's hit. Gollum and Mage. Move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours. I'm in his blind spot. Fine.
A few seconds to keep right next to him. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Gollum Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. 1,500 to runway. Nicely done, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Arusian princess rallying her people on the Arusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Icing.
Mage 2, you're icing up. Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused. Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you. You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there. Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed. Mage 2, target down. Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
Missile. Missile.
Half of the anti-air guns down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Missile.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
Missile.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Missile.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Missile.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
Missile.
All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin here. Going up to meet him to VIP
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Present location now. Run for the container!
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you. Mage 2, target destroyed. Bombs away. UAV down.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them. Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Mage 2 has crashed.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Goblin, heading over to the ex-president's location now. Run for the container!
Missile.
Right now, missile!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Take all of them.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
In gun range.
Bandit is in my sights.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Clear fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
UAV
Killer 2, hang in there.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan, stay right there!
Missile.
Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
Missile.
We'll pass out some exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric! Rocket!
Missile.
Damn.
Missile.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley.
Missile.
Rescue unit down. On to the soldier who had this radio.
Missile. Missile.
Let's get Mr. Hurley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
There's no way we can provide adequate cover. You inspire me, Trigger. I learned how to deal with these guys by watching you.
That's about half. Bump up the rest.
We found an Erusian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel.
Better than Mr. Hurley.
It'll do. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's you can call it.
Three remaining. from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
Golem Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
Mage 2, walking. 1 remaining. Missile away. All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
Alright. Mother Goose 1 taking off.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up. Enemies locked on. Breaking.
Roger. Transport. Orders are to fire Hornet. Trigger? Can't let you have all
Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fight.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Mage 2, dispatch.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Cargo Squadron, stand by for my orders. At the White House, the ID's the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Post 2! Post 2! Gargoyle, change radio frequency. I got him. He's mine. Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Great job.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron. Babble, babble, babble.
3 minutes remaining.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between ranges as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, 1 hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. Mother Goose 1 hit!
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Locked. Missile away. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
Why are they still in the air?
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Missed.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launched from Arsenal Bird Liberty, headed toward the AO.
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe.
Make two.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand why.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how they will do today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Woo-hoo! My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back.
If he makes it back, can you land your asses
Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it? Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? Yeah! This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes. Much appreciated. One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
Only 3, this is Spare 1. Numbers we can handle. Stay with us. Spare Squadron, get into formation.
You like what you see, Trigger? Want to fight? I can teach you a few things back at base. You can try to hide it with fancy words, but we know you're just a coward, Count.
There's a juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke! Woo!
Send in the fire team. Do not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it!
Missile. Missile.
Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Gonna have to rethink the
By now, if we had missiles,
wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill, Trigger?
This is the penal unit. I want it first. I decide when you die.
So am I.
All right, I'll assume command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Standard acquired. Lock on. Missile fired. Evading.
We're losing escorts. Hurry up! Finish the job and let's get out!
No, we're maintaining this job. Radar doesn't work as well in there.
detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out of here? Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. Did they really think they could get a bunch of convicts to just put on a show?
Dressed up for nothing.
Macy's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer. Trigger's wasted!
Ah, damn.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Right done by now.
I have to rethink the odds.
Want to bet which one of us gets the first
Tell
kill,
us after
Trigger?
it starts. This is the
first.
peak.
If the count's going forward,
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line, too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Head to the next target. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
You can do this work. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer.
We're losing escorts. Hurry it up. Finish the job and let's get out. No, or we'll murder this dude. We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't.
A bunch of convicts
on a show. Where the hell are we out of here? Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported. On my target.
Picking up. I'm hit. I'm hit.
Macy's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Shut down one of us. Bandit evaded attack. Trying again.
Multiple bandits inbound. We got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You two, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again.
On fire. We're going down.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good.
targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment. 3 targets remaining. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! 2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? There's some kind of reason. The paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
Enemy sighted.
Missile.
One bandit's back.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. That's good. Stay on course. 1,500 meters. At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft this time.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. Takes it back. Can you land? The camp's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it? Spare 15, take off confirmed. Altitude restricted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solid.
Mihai's granddaughters like to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Erusea. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusea became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusea's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
I zoned out for I completely zoned out there for a second. How does it work this way? Let me see what this thing's got.
Preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
Look, we're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat. Feel free to take them out.
Ruling the lead is kind of a specialty of mine.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Trigger. Rocket it on.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. We're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have
luxury. So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off? You're gonna wish this mission never ended. Looks like Mad Dog's finally come around. All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile. That was fast. Keep up the good work. Righto. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target. We're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day. The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count? Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work. Why are you so proud of that, full man? Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns. I'm spiked! Requesting assistance! Trigger eliminated target. Confirmed kill on AA gun. I've never been good at hide and seek. Vehicle down.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Missile away.
Has this guy taken easy on me?
Target destroyed.
Enemy has a lock.
Incoming missile. Breaking.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins. Are you freelancing as a priest now as well as a jailer? Spare 15, launching missile. Missed target. Spare 15, bandit is down. Spare 15, locked on.
Thanks for saving me the trouble.
heads off, in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
A bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
High roller! Missile! Right!
Try control. Because every time I've done the other playthroughs.
Approaching return line.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank right. Lower your nose. You're too high. Raise your nose. You're too low. Spare 15, you are cleared for takeoff. Get your ass in gear. Trigger, look sharp.
Box 2. Okay. All that's left below you is piles of rubble. Look for more enemies. Let's see if they can't hit you this time. Hey, gun down.
Destroyed all the trucks.
Spare 15, locked on. You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise. Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area. Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Payroll units are just pawns. That lion son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Spare 15 launching missile.
Damn, these guys are agile. Locked on.
Missile evaded.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile. Shake it off.
God damn it, I did! I'm still at the table! High roller missile. Another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's high roller. Keep him taken out.
Don't mess your pants over one aircraft being down.
Spare 15 down another. That's 3.
Tasks you're given.
What happens to a bat when the banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me. I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you ain't numbers. You're not like the ones who scurry back to the base, Trigger. I'll give that.
Spare 15 bandit splashed. Engage or face punishment.
Keep clapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Straight into the tunnel. They're taking off from inside.
3 minutes remaining.
You gotta be kidding.
Tech didn't connect. I'm locked up. Hostile has a lock. On my target.
Break. I want it back.
Trigger, hostile behind you.
Enemy is flat.
Incoming missile. Breaking. This is all kind of
Enemy has a lock on you. Spare 15 missile away. base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. All squadrons. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat. Feel free to take them out.
It's a kind of specialty of mine. What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Fire set up a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Everybody gambling, bring a trigger, betting fucking it on.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. They're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to...
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
Alrighty then. First contact.
You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Shit, I forgot to alter the pieces. Fuck.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 4 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
I'd rather be back in my cell.
There's no way I'm going back to the brig. Don't get in my way.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Nearing the clouds.
Nickel.
Missile coming for you. Move it.
Vehicle down. Target destroyed.
Caution. Caution.
You have a death wish?
Caution.
Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Enemy sighted! Closing fast!
You sure? Nice weather?
Target destroyed.
surface attacks in this weather? Give me a break, man.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Man, I need missions that can help me improve my score on this crap.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Chaff and flares are low.
Missile.
Break, break.
Fly between those rocks and this wind?
Destruction of target confirmed.
I'm surprised you survived. Looks like we got someone in our squadron who can see through clouds.
Caution. Pull up.
All our commander's intel is looking good for the general staff office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands. Righto.
Spare 15 is out of commission.
I went and started pulling him in. I couldn't get out of it. Damn. I guess I called it quits here. Thank you guys for coming here. Thanks to my homeboy Brandon. I just blanked out on his name. Shit, my luck. Brandon. Your cool homie from back in the day. So I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.